Hola amigos, what is up? Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX Turbo Champion Gamma Edition. Yeah. In the last episode, we continued along Gamma's story after a cliffhanger that I decided, you know what? Let's have a cliffhanger. You know what this Sonic LP needs? Unnecessary cliffhangers. So I did just that. Haha! I fooled you all. Also, Gamma is still a car. Apparently you go into this vehicle mode if you hold the direction for long enough, but you don't like go out of vehicle mode when you stop, you actually go back into it. Which is cool, but vehicle Gamma can't jump or indeed climb surfaces, so kind of a double-edged sword there, don't you think? Wait, is there an item over here that we can use? Cause I know that in Sonic's story, we had to get an item to destroy this caged monkey. And in Knuckles' story, we had to get a similar item to destroy similar caged monkey. Here, just shoot the bastard and it dies. Welcome to Stage 4, Red Mountain. Cue the spooky music, okay. Gamma's version of Red Mountain is, well, I guess appropriately enough, inside the volcano. After all, we've already had a couple versions of Red Mountain that weren't inside the volcano, so being inside the volcano would just make sense. We gotta have all this equal representation and stuff. We've also gotta have Gamma just kind of twerking out on surfaces. Don't really know what that's about. Well, I do kind of know. It's because this is Sonic Adventure and the game kind of controls badly, but oh well. You've only YOLO once, so let's YOLO right now. Oop. There's nothing behind those solid walls. In a Sonic game? Imagine that. Crazy. Okay. Weird. Part of it may also be because Gamma just doesn't traverse terrain terribly well. I wanted to use alliteration and the best poetic tricks, but unfortunately I don't think I can. Unfortunately, I'm not Honest Bob in the Factory to Dealer Incentives, so I don't think I can do that. If I was Honest Bob in the Factory to Dealer Incentives, though, that would be pretty swaggin'. And yes, I did just use the word swaggin'. In a sentence, no less. So if you ever need demonstrations, I'm the guy to ask. Now, Red Mountain, I remember it having some pretty hard missions, not just, like stuff, but like the extra missions you get. I think one of these is beat the stage with like 2 minutes remaining on the clock, and I'm not entirely sure about that, but we gotta get as many pot shots on Epsilon here as possible. I'm surprised I actually remember the names of these robots. There's alright, Beta's the first boss, and then we're playing as Gamma, and then there's Delta, Epsilon, and Zeta. And then at the end, we clearly fight whatever comes after Zeta, which I have completely forgotten. Oh well, I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually.
Rescue complete.
There we go, at least I've stopped dying for once, so that's good. Also, I bit my tongue sometime earlier, so it's kind of swollen and stuff, so if it sounds like I'm choking on my own tongue, it might be because I am.
E-103 Delta, E-104 Epsilon, rescue mission accomplished. E-105 Zeta, E-101 Beta, location unknown.
Where could Zeta be? Well, we know where Beta is.
Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
So now we gotta work our way all the way back to the egg carrier. I'm noticing on this television all the colors are a little bit more vibrant, which I kinda like, but at the same time, I kinda don't, because it makes the greens really bright. When they're, in the actual game, they're a bit more dull. I also know with the PS3 home menu, actually, it looks a lot more brighter and vibrant than it actually should, and I'm not necessarily sure how to fiddle around my television settings to change that, if it's even worth changing. You know, to be honest, because you guys on YouTube won't be seeing it, so I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. Okay, well, I know why I'm bringing it up. It's because I'm dumb as hell and it bothers me, but oh well. So now we gotta get on board the egg carrier, and how do we do that? Well, I think we have to go back to the base place in the Mystic Ruins. I'm not entirely sure. I may have just led you all on a wild goose chase. A wild base place goose chase. Look at that view, though. Man. Eggman, you are a classy gentleman. So if that wasn't the way, where do we go? Where do we go from here? I was gonna complete a Radiohead reference, but unfortunately I've forgotten how that song goes. I've even forgotten what song that was. Oh well, let's go on the convenient plot raft and head to the egg carrier. Plot flavored.
E-Series data. Beginning search. Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Okay, so I guess we have to go to hot shelter for a last action stage. And if you may have noticed, when Gamma was in that cutscene, there was even alternate music playing that I think only plays on cutscenes and stuff. On the actual field map, it plays the normal, typical, you know, egg carrier theme, but in certain places of personitude, it plays that swanky little boating theme instead, which is kinda nice. Don't know if it's actually swanky. I don't know the prerequisites for something being called swanky. I'm just gonna roll with it, man, because, you know, if you're playing as a giant, you know, gun-toting robot, you don't need to know this stuff. So where is Hot Shelter? If I remember correctly, it's straight through here. Yes, it is. Welcome to Hot Shelter. I hope you're ready to die, cause this is a super difficult version of it. Oh man. I'm not huge into the Hot Shelter stages in general, but this version, oh man. There's so much in this stage that just wastes your time, like having to scratch your nose. Hold on. Oh man. Itchy! Crazy. Okay, let's get into this ladder. Thank you. Gamma does a little janky climb there. Not dancing that dance today. Oop, and there's a spring. Haha. Tricked you, I fooled you all. You all suspected nothing, but you probably should have suspected something. Okay. So we shoot the bridge to make it move. And then we gotta be fast, because I remember the time limit on this stage actually being pretty strict. There's a lot of places where the game throws you potential bonus material, but there's also a lot of places where it's just super difficult, man. You know what I'm saying? Am I right or am I wrong? Gamma actually feels like he's a lot easier to control with the analog stick instead of the D-pad too, so that's great. I actually forgot if I was using the D-pad for all of Big Story. Oh well, not entirely in the mood for caring. Oop. That gap is one of the time-wasting things. If you do fall down it, you have to go all the way back through that little gauntlet again. Which is nice. Oh hey! Robot Claw, grab me, please. I would like to be grabbed, thank you. There we go. Oh, we have fallen. Yeah, we've fallen and we gotta get back up. Wasting precious time. What? How did that not? Okay. Okay, claw, fine. I'll give you. Why is the claw not grabbing? I'm standing in a place where it should be grabbing me. Like that. don't entirely know why I didn't do it that first time, but well, I'm not gonna argue with it. Now I just need to find, oh, I see! I have to go at a distance for this one. Or do I? That's pretty clever, all things considered. Oh, and now we're on the train. Of thought. I hate how the time continues to count down in these cutscenes, though. It's just... I don't know. It just seems kind of, rubbish McBullocks, if you catch my drift. Hopefully you do catch my drift, because, well, like I've said before, maybe you don't want to catch my drift, and I'm not gonna force any drift catching onto... Oh, that part of the train left. Oh, we've got to catch up to it, though. Okay, thank you. Oop. Gotta shoot these monkeys in the cars, too. Oop. That plane went, that train went everywhere without me. Wow. Insane. Well, maybe it is a plane, maybe it is a train, maybe it's even an automobile. I have no idea. Listen, if I knew, like, half the stuff that... Where am I? Where am I? Camera? Camera, please, just... Okay... That was, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh well, the train stopped and now we've got 30 seconds left to complete this stage. Let's go, let's hurry up. Time's a waste and we gotta kill robots. Are there monkeys? Are we going to the bathroom to kill more monkeys? I have no idea. Are we at the boss? We're at the boss, aren't we? Nope, almost though. Need time bonuses. What am I supposed to do here? Shoot. Oh wait, we've got to catch this boost strip. And then completely go in the opposite direction. Crap. Oh, this is frantic. This is kind of silly, really. Oh, Gamma. Or, not Gamma. Zeta. There we go. There's Zeta. We gotta kill him in 14 seconds. I'm under the distinct impression that we're not going to be able to do this. Never mind. Last 3 seconds. Wow, that was kind of a stressful stage. I mean, I guess my commentary through that could have been better. It was all just like, oh, we gotta kill this guy, quick, ah! But, oh man. I didn't actually expect me to do that stage that smoothly, and that wasn't necessarily that smooth, but... that was about as smooth as, something that isn't terribly smooth. It's about as smooth as masturbating with sandpaper. There we go. The thing is, the monorail still down? Okay, the monorail is working. Cool. And now we can be a gun-toting death machine riding the monorail. It's like the monorail in, like, Hershey Park or something. Man, I want to go to Hershey Park now. I mean, it's got chocolate and... chocolate.
E-105 data rescue complete. Units remaining. Gamma. Beta.
Okay. So, now that we're at the end of that stage, we've got to go and... guess we're fighting Beta. Hello there, Beta. Ooh, E-101 Mark II. As if that's gonna... oh, he teleports. He punches And teleports, wow. Crazy. Oop. Okay, so basically the objective here is to dodge his rocket punches. Well, they're not necessarily rocket punches, but dodge him and he's vulnerable. Lather and repeat this process a few times and Beta should be in the bag. For any character's final boss, he's almost a little bit easy. Oop. Okay, but not when he's shooting laser beams. That's kind of an impressive explosion for just standard Eggman laser beam. No, well, come on, Beta. I'm not afraid of you. You've probably seen what I've done to the rest of our brethren. You do not scare... Oh, okay, now you're starting to scare me a little bit. I wasn't scared at first. But when you've got stuff like that... maybe it pays to have a little bit of caution. Okay, you're gonna punch? Well, I'm gonna shoot ya. There we go. Sorry it had to end like this, Beta.
Mission complete.
But our mission is complete. A lot of good in those upgrades, did you, huh? And that was Gamma's story. Kind of a bittersweet ending, don't you? Oh, we have earned a trophy. PlayStation, you so crazy. Man, that's right. I don't even have all the stuff on this account. It's the other one that I have stuff on. So that's fantastic. So that was Gamma's story. Kind of a bittersweet ending when you think about it. I realized he was a robot, but still, he was kind of the cool character of this game, and seeing him die like that, kinda sad. I actually had to keep quiet for a large portion of that cutscene, and you know, even the little bit of talking I did have, I think I'm just gonna cut that out, cause I just feel like it would be out of place. Honestly, Gamma's story, however, it kind of feels like a breath of fresh air in comparison to Big's story, where Gamma feels like he has more of a purpose and a design to him. It's still not necessarily great gameplay. I still think that Sonic and Tails have the best gameplay, and Amy's kind of up there. But in comparison to, say, Knuckles or Big, it's a little bit less tedious, and especially compared to Big, his story was just slow-paced as all hell. The time limit that Gamma has, it actually got pretty strict in that last stage, and, you know, kind of frantic, but at the same time, kind of fun. Except for when the camera was spazzing out, that wasn't necessarily all that fun, to be honest. But, I don't know. Gamma's story has always sat well with me, even in the GameCube version of this game, so you know, it was pretty cool to play through. One thing I do like is that Gamma's story basically set the way for Tails and Eggman's gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2, which I feel that a lot of things a little bit better, but I think Gamma's controls are a bit less clunky. Like, Gamma still controls somewhat clunky, and he controls kind of slippery, which is really weird for a robot, but oh well. All in all, however, it's just, I don't know, it was pretty fun, and I think it was a pretty well done story, one of the better ones, and Gamma's character is interesting, kind of tragic, kind of murderous robot death machine. But I can't really say that because he was liberating all the animals that were inside of the E-Series instead of the E-Series themselves. Because for some reason, Dr. Eggman powers all of his robots with animals. I've never understood that about the Sonic games. Like, I know the Archie comics kind of had a explanation for those things. It's just like, oh, he's roboticizing animals and stuff to take over Mobius. But this isn't Mobius. This is Earth. It's Earth. It's pronounced Earth, but there's an A in it, so it's Earth. I'm just going to keep on pronouncing it Earth. There we go. When that's all said and done, we're going to just go through these bad memories of Hot Shelter. Not too bad, considering. I don't know, like, Hot Shelter always been a stressful stage for Gamma, but it was pretty fun regardless. I like that. Kudos, Sega! Wasn't enough to save the Dreamcast, but kudos nonetheless. Join us in the next episode, where we take on the last part of the story. That was sad.